Hey everybody, Marvel and DC are about to do a big crossover event. This is not the first time they've done stuff together. I thought I would take this opportunity to talk about a different time they crossed over. This is DC versus Marvel Comics, or Marvel Comics versus DC, depending on which issue you're talking about. Let's talk about it. There were 4 issues of this, and they were either DC versus Marvel Comics or Marvel Comics versus DC. And this is 1996, so your Spider-Man is actually Ben Reilly Spider-Man, Peter Parker on sabbatical. Right off the bat, we're getting character swaps as Joker runs into Spider-Man. Again, this is 1996, so Kyle Rayner's your Green Lantern, Aquaman has a hook for a hand, Thor showing off some midriff, though not in that picture. Namor has a ponytail. 2 universes are crossing over, that means we gotta fight. Batman, Venom, Punisher, Deathstroke, Etrigan, Ghost Rider, Doctor Doom, Shazam. I'd read this, Doctor Strange, Starman. Birds of a feather flock together. Look at this house ad for Wolverine. For years I've been fighting to tame the beast inside. Why'd I even bother? So emo. The second issue brings us more crossover fights. Here's Cap and Bane. Cap, not one to get his back broken. Here's Thor versus Shazam. Look, there's the Thor midriff. Ponytail Namor versus Hook Hand Aquaman. Time to refresh your fan fiction. Here's Tim Drake and Jubilee. Kissy kissy. A little fighting, a little flirting. Look at how extreme Hawkeye was back in these days. Wolverine fights Lobo. Wonder Woman picks up Thor's hammer. That's quite the outfit. Look at this ad for Kingdom Come. Here it is, the fight everybody talks about. Batman versus Captain America. Batman, we could battle for days. They both get swept away in rushing waters, and Batman has to save Captain America. And at the end of the 3rd issue, we get the official start of the Amalgam Universe, which is when they started blending DC and Marvel heroes. Superman and Captain America, Wolverine and Batman, Doctor Strange, Fate, Spider-Boy, the Storm Wonder Woman mix. Final issue, we see the Spectre and the Living Tribunal fight. Look at this ad for Generation X. Here's one of my favorite runs in comics, Starman. Universes split up, everybody is happy, and eventually things go back to the way they once were, how they should always be. And look at that, both Jubilee and Tim Drake sad. And so that's the time that DC and Marvel Comics fought. Thanks for watching.